Before we begin, I want to inform everyone that this meeting is being recorded for transparency and record keeping. Please be mindful as we proceed. So if you've never watched one of these after we get done, you can go home and watch that YouTube.
Yes.
YouTube. You just pull up Edwardsport Town Board meeting and put the date in there, and you can watch and might be able to see yourself on TV or something. Okay? But if you bear with me, we'll say the prayer first, and then I'm going to have Lonnie to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Our dear Heavenly Father, we ask you, dear Lord, if you'll guide us and direct us in this meeting, that the things that we do and the things that we say will be for the betterment of the residents and for the town of Edwardsport. And we will give you thanks and praise and glory for it. Amen.
Amen.
Lonnie, would you lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. Keith Martin is our council president. Found out about 10 minutes before I came here that he's sick and won't be here tonight, so bear with me on this, okay? I'll see if we can get through this. I think the first one would be the approval of the minutes from the last meeting. Do you have any copies of those available?
I can read them if anybody wants
If
to.
anybody's got any questions about it?
Just read them here just a minute.
Yeah,
Just a while ago.
I looked through them and I didn't see a problem with them, did you? So I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the last meeting.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Patty, would you give us the financial report?
So as of the end of September, the general account received $1,864.07. We dispersed $5,739.01. That leaves an ending balance of $49,576.79. Water received $34,389.06. Dispersed $13,289.84, leaving a balance of $248,738.52. Sewer department received $7,771.18, dispersed $18,622.45, leaving a balance of $43,989.83. As of today, a total of all the accounts, the checking account is at $282,011.37. Savings is $11,031.69 for a total of $293,043.06.
Okay. Any questions or changes or additions to that? Is there a motion to accept the,
I make a motion to accept them as read.
okay, I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
What about Patty, got down here the second and final reading of the 2026 budget?
So last month we had the first reading. This month we have to have the second and final reading and approve it. So for 2026, the general, we're proposing to adopt $80,497. Local roads and streets, $3,000, for a total of $83,497. We're expected to receive $41,994 in tax money, and that's pretty well done.
we need to make an approval on that one also.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to approve the second reading of the 2026 budget
And final.
and final reading.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. That's taken care of. Did you have anything else, Patty?
I do. Last week I met with Morgan from the Rural Community Assistance Partnership in Indiana. It is a nonprofit organization that goes around helping communities. I called her in to work on a rate study for both utilities, water and sewer. And in speaking with her, she can also help set up an asset management plan, which is going to become mandatory with the state. And it's free to the town, which I thought was great. If we were to go in for like a grant, the rate study would have to be done by a certified public accountant, so it can't be used for that, but it can be used just to see where we're at with our rates.
I haven't heard anything about maybe going in for any kind of grant with you.
No, but
No.
it's been probably 10 years or better since we've had a rate study, and I just want to make sure that we're where we're at, so. I did call Lonnie over the weekend. I have been racking my brain for the last, all day today. I was in here Saturday afternoon. I cannot hit September reconciled. So I just need a little bit more time to work on that.
Okay.
Um,
Anything that Keith, Lonnie, or myself can do?
I'm off about $7,000, which you would think would be easy to see, and I am not seeing it. I printed out all of the transactions and compared it to the bank statement, and something just isn't
You're showing 7,000 less than what
more.
More than what we got. Okay, more.
More's good, more's better.
Yeah,
More's better than Lester, yeah.
More better if we could.
I mean, I am definitely not
I thought-
writing anything,
No.
and I'm not ready to write off the 7,000,
Oh,
because
no.
that's gonna throw up a red flag.
But she's already done the right thing. She's already contacted the State Board of Accounts
Oh.
and talked to somebody, or I don't know if she got to talk to him or not, but
No. I sent him an email. but
they
he's
sent him
not
an email, and
Is that the guy
That's
from
the problem.
Plainville?
Mhm.
Okay.
that's a proper thing to do, I think.
Oh, it is, without doubt.
Even though it's to the good, not to the bad.
Yeah. Anything else, Patty?
I've been thinking a little bit more about that Keystone upgrade that I talked about last month, and it is just a lot of money, so I think we'll be good with what we have right now. I mean,
I think that's.
it does offer a lot of good things, but 30-some thousand is a lot of money,
I
so.
think that's exactly the way I feel, because I think we've got too many things going on at the wastewater plant right now that we need to have that system reliable and
Yeah.
instead of doing that. Okay.
Yep.
Anything else? Mr. Earl, do you have a water report for us, buddy?
Not much going on, flushed the hydrant or two, and then, I had Jim Magine going up to the water plant. He worked a couple of days up there with a chlorinating system, and it gets stopped up, and then he got that going, and then he come back, and one of the pumps was leaking a little bit, so he's got that all tightened back up again, so. That liquid, and, a long time ago, I talked to them people, and I haven't heard a word from them. I seen them down there at Huntingburg with that thing and talked to him. And I thought, well, you get back with me. And he got back with me.
You're talking about there the type of pumps that we have?
Yeah, the type of pumps and instead of putting liquid in, go back to gas.
Yes.
But so far I haven't heard a word from them.
What is the name of that company?
At
is
EFI.
that- EFI, but is it a certain brand of pump that we're talking about?
Well, what we got up there now, well, the first ones was those belt pumps, and they just heat up the belts just as fast as you put them in, and that's when Carla went in there and she said, what's those things? So we changed them out to a diaphragm pump now, and got 2 new ones in there. But they just aren't, they're doing it, but they just aren't doing it, I guess how you wanna put it. Because they just leak a little bit, you know, and Jim says, I just can't get them to, he puts hose clamps on them and everything, but, you know, he's getting aggravated a little bit too, Adam.
Is there anything that we can do as a council to help?
Yeah. And it's all, you know, just go ahead with what we got and hopefully, I need to call them again and say, hey, I haven't heard anything from you guys.
Yes. Yeah.
See what's going on.
And if you do that, if you want either Lonnie or myself to call them after you do, we'd be more than glad to.
And we got the air conditioner back in and running, so,
Yes.
but I turned all the air conditioners off now, so that's cool weather.
Yeah.
I've had them off a month or better, so
Okay.
you know, it's waste electricity.
Okay.
So that, the gas is, in your opinion, Earl, I think we talked about this before, the gas in your opinion is by far and above
Oh, yeah.
much better than.
Lots,
than
it's
electric.
100% better.
Yes, yes,
And you talk to any of the guys that do the delivering, they say the same thing.
yeah,
They hate messing with it, and I don't blame them. You know, that one day we was up there and the hose had a pinhole in it, it's a squirt, and we had to shut it down and, you know, put a different line out of the truck into the building. And the other day, the last time was a nice guy, he was real good. Time before was a lady, and she was doing okay, but she just, you know, scared to death of it.
yeah.
And I said, ma'am, you just take your time and we'll get it taken care of. So,
Are you pretty happy with, change subjects on that, of the other water tower, of the work
oh
that
yeah,
they did?
I think they did an excellent job on the tower.
On the inside of it,
Yeah.
Happy with the report on the inside of the tower, as far as wall thickness and
Yeah.
stuff like that?
No leaks and everything, A-okay.
Well, the paint job looks great on the outside of it. So
It does.
Yeah.
Turned out great. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, that contractor was very, what do I want to say, informational. I went up to talk to him twice,
Yeah,
just trying to figure out different things, and when I came back the second time, he had, I don't know how many pictures, several, that he had sent me on my phone of the inside of the tank, what they did, and why they did it, and why it didn't need done, or why it did need done, and just different things that he had shown me, so he was very, very,
I liked them, they was really good.
yes, they were really good, seemed to me.
We sat up there and talked probably that one day, an hour, 2 hours.
Yeah,
Sat out there while they was working.
yeah,
I talked with him a few times too, and then really, Brenda Irwin was very nice.
Yes, she was.
To allow them to use water from right up there in her pasture to do the job. And I think that when her bill came in, all we said to her was, if her bill had raised, then it would take care of the difference between a normal bill, and it sounded like she had a normal bill, so apparently they didn't use that much water.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Earl. Danny, I see the sewer report here that Matt's got written up, and the title of it is Danny is Killing It.
yeah.
You want me to go through this, and then you tell me, add a little bit more to it, or how you want to do it? Okay. It says, new sealed explosion and vapor-proof lighting installed at the plant for a fraction of the cost to purchase the cheap lights at Lowe's. The screen unit and flow box removed, repaired, and reinstalled, saving literally thousands of dollars. Search is still on for a replacement unit, but we can spend time searching for the best deal now instead of rushing to replace the non-functioning one. IDEM has been notified of the repair. They are pleased with Danny's progress and ingenuity repairing our screening unit. Digester sludge almost completely emptied. He built an extension to make loading our tank easier. However, the pump in the basin isn't working, but we will get to that.
I got it pulled today.
Did you?
You already pulled it?
I pulled it. I pulled the pump today, brought it up to a pressure washer, took it apart, and it won't move. It's seized up. So me and Matt are gonna put a breaker bar on it, probably tomorrow or something like that. He'll come up, and we're gonna see if we can't get the propeller to move. It's just stuck. Like I said, that system was put in 2010,
Somewhere in that day.
14,
14,
15.
15. So it's
So
been
about
in there
11 years old.
about 11 years, and that pump's got 0.2 hours on it. So it's been down there 11 years and ain't never been ran in the bottom of that sludge. So,
So it's seized up then.
yeah, I tell you, it was, that's the hardest pump I've ever pulled in my life. So, but I got it. I got it out, and I got it apart, all the way down to the propeller. Try to get it, but he can't hold on to it, try to pry it at the same time. One guy just can't do it. So I'm waiting for Matt, and we're gonna try to see if we can get it. If not, we'll replace it.
Yep,
We'll
okay.
get another one down in there.
Do you know where a replacement is readily available?
It'll be down in Edinburgh or Newburgh or up in Shelburne, one or the other. Only two pump places I've ever been to. So it'll be one or the other. Or I guess there's one at North Terre Haute too. No, those are aerators. North Terre Haute is aerators. So it'll be down in Newburgh or up in Shelburne. One of them pump places is bound to have one. So, but Matt, I text Matt when I got it out and stuff today, and I sent him pictures of it and stuff, and he said that that's an extremely expensive pump. So we're gonna see if we can't find a replacement, but not that brand. Or we're gonna try to get the best fit we can, and we're gonna try to see if we can rebuild that one.
Yeah.
But within the next few days, we'll have it back in.
Okay. When you do, if you do have to go to a different brand pump, is that something IBM has to know about?
I don't know, that's all Matt's lane right there.
Okay.
I think long as I don't think the brand name matters.
I wouldn't think it would, long
It's
as the
just that-
capacities and everything would be
Right,
the same
right,
like that.
how much it pumps
Right.
and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, yeah, so, but the sludge pit's empty.
Okay.
I've pumped it all out. I've got some sludge down there in the bottom of it, but I went and got some fire hose from Bob. He donated it to, they was gonna throw it away, so I got the hose guys up there and switch them out every how many years.
Mhm.
Got the old ones, so I think I got enough time to reach from the hydrant down the street to the sewer plant, so I can
Washed out.
put a bunch of pressure on it and turn that sludge up into something I can pump. Because right now it's so big I can't pump. But-
Matt just texted that IDEN doesn't care about the brand of pump.
Okay. What about, let's see, and he's got a huge thank you to, just a few more days of running our UV lamps.
Mhm.
Disinfection season ends October 31st. We have 1 year on these generic lamps. I will be disassembling, inspecting, and evaluating whether they need replaced or if we can go 1 more year. We'll brief the board at the next meeting. The generic lamps have worked great all this year at a savings of more than half price per lamp. Okay, Danny, what about, I know you've been really busy with that, what about the street department report?
Just been trying to figure everything out. Got trees cut
Mm-hmm.
up at the park. We had two big rotten trees up there in Ashland and a hard maple, we got them cut down.
Right.
All the way down to the trunks anyway. I still got a piece of trunk standing up there, but they ain't those ain't gonna hurt nothing.
No.
Nothing's at jeopardy of just the trunks. So, and then I got a new fence put up along the pasture.
I've looked at that, that looks good.
And put up, and,
That looks like new barbed wire on there too.
yeah, I put new posts and got the post from you,
Yeah.
put new posts and new barbed wire and everything up. And, made sure it was all stretched and done right. And, actually, I ran into Mike McKiska, down at the courthouse. Me and him sat and talked for a little bit, about the properties we got, that we're letting grow up.
Yeah.
And he explained to me the ins and outs of how that works, and we might as well mow them. Really, he said, because there's nothing you can do about high grass. He said you can, but it takes ordinances, and then they gotta go so many days, and then you get a court order, and then the court order allows you to go mow it. He said, but you mow it one time, and then you gotta start that process all over again. He said, it takes months to get a court order. He said, I don't know, he said, I don't have an answer for you, Danny. He said, but, I mean, in all actuality, high grass, he said, you might as well just mow it if you want your town to look good, he said, because there's not much we can do about it. So, I guess you guys go talk to Kelly Streeter, or,
Yeah.
you guys go step up, you know what I mean? And-
Some of those we're talking about are county
County per piece of property, right?
properties, so.
Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know, he was sitting in court, actually, waiting for people to come to court on ordinances, you know what I mean?
Okay.
If you want, I can reach out on the clerk treasurer listserv and see what other towns are doing.
Yeah, cause they do, those properties, it's not been mowed, and you did keep them looking pristine.
Yeah, now that.
We made the decision not to do them because we're spending our time and effort on something we didn't even own.
Yeah.
Is how that's came about, so, they do not look good.
No.
They do not look good. Yeah, if you wanna reach out to that, find out that, and then I guess we'll have to make a decision and go from there, what do you think? on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know we got another property coming up on Second and Harrison. Maybe ready for a pit or something. I know,
Well, that's the old Salzman property.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sasha's
that's my
property.
mom.
That's her mom's.
Yeah.
Yep, they just got the electricity put in over there.
Did it? Okay.
And, she's getting ready to have the, sewer and the water. And then, she'll be bringing her trailer over.
Mhm.
So I guess I'm gonna get with her mom and find out exactly how the trailer's gonna sit in there. I mean, it would be
She has flags there.
my suggestion that we go ahead and get that pit set. I mean, even before the trailer's sitting there, it'd be a lot easier.
Yeah, 'cause it's
She
supposed
needs to
get covered.
contact the office, so I've got contact information.
I've told her that. She hasn't contacted you yet?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'll call her again.
I just feel like, you know, I mean, if we can, the quicker we can get on it, the better for the house trailer sitting there and stuff. We gotta contend with,
Be in the way.
yeah. And if, I mean, that way,
So you're talking about doing the trenching and all that?
yeah, getting the pit put in, and I strongly suggest we don't hire it out.
The last one
At the
cost
cost of the
what?
last one.
I sent him a bill for over $6,000, and then I got Egnew's bill because I went off of, Matt said that Egnew was only gonna be like 3,500, and he ended up charging us an extra 2,400 for horizontal boring, thank you.
Directional boring. The
Yeah.
Directional board both ways up there, which was, I mean, it is what it is, but I don't feel like we should, I feel like we got an excavator, we do it ourselves. I mean, I've run heavy equipment my whole life, ain't nothing, we get a trench bucket and get her done.
What do you think, Lon?
I think that's the way to go myself.
I think it's savings for the town, it gets done quicker too.
Did we ever hear anything back from, on the bucket for that,
Boyd,
from Boyd?
I had him call you because I was traveling.
I don't think I ever heard from him.
I'll look that later.
Yeah, we'll get that,
Okay,
we'll get that taken care of.
okay.
yeah.
Anything else, Danny?
No, I mean, I know I've been stepping up and doing a lot of stuff, I mean, I'd like you guys to consider me for a raise, I'm not gonna ask for one or nothing, but it'd be nice if you guys would consider me for one.
Since you're doing wastewater too?
Yeah. I'm not gonna demand nothing or nothing like that, it's not how we work around here.
No.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I appreciate it if you guys, you know what I mean, consider me for something.
Well, make it much easier too, in trying to divide hours and things like that, besides.
Yeah.
In the way I look at that.
We can't in
They have to be
the general.
specifically marked to wastewater. Sorry about that, I should have had that taken care of.
Maybe we can have an executive meeting because I haven't done the, pay ordinance for 26 yet, so.
All-
Savings.
all done, done. Okay, yeah, we need to, if you can do that, just have an executive meeting set up and we'll talk about that, right, so we can get that resolved, okay?
Sir,
Sound good?
love you guys.
Okay. Sheriff's Department, any,
No new news.
no new news? So what they say, no news is good news?
That's right, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely. So,
Mine's next month. It must be Keith.
Okay. Anybody, we don't have anything from the fire department, have you heard anything from the fire department?
No,
Dan?
I mean, I talk to them all the time,
Yeah.
everything seems to be good.
Everything's all right? Okay, Keith with the park, I'm sure what'll be coming up soon, I'm not the park guy, but I'm thinking that probably winterizing the concession stand and
I would-
stuff.
Yeah, I wait
It's
for
probably
Keith to
not
tell
good.
me,
Huh?
I wait for Keith to tell me on
Yeah.
that, you know, and he usually tells me they're ready to shut her down.
Mhm.
So I just wait for him to tell me, but I mean, we're gonna start getting, we're getting in thirties at night, so. we
Yeah.
gotta Start thinking about it.
Might wanna think about going ahead and getting your stuff.
Yeah, it's got antifreeze and
Yeah.
things like that to fill the toilets and
Yeah, so what you do with the toilets, you put antifreeze in?
RV antifreeze, yeah.
Okay. Might as well get that and be ready for it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Do you need anything else for the winterization at the ballpark?
Now, if I just get the water shut off, I take an air compressor up there and I blow the lines out.
Mhm.
And then I suck all the water out of the toilet and put antifreeze in.
Okay, oh, well, think about one other question, are we getting close on the, on our big tractor to have it,
Yes, I'm getting ready to call them, I'll probably 30 hours, 25 hours from the maintenance.
From the
So I'll
maintenance.
be calling them, I'm gonna call them early, I always do.
okay,
You know, I mean, I'll call them now, I don't care if we still got 20 hours to go.
okay.
Well, ask him about brakes.
Okay.
On that tractor. We need to do something, they're not very good, are they?
Well, sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't, I don't understand that.
The couple times that I've run here lately, I thought I was gonna push that pedal through the floor to get it to leave.
I know it does, and then you hit it again a couple times and it comes right back.
Pump it, I tried pumping, I couldn't get it to do
And
the
it comes
better.
right back, and then they're so touchy that you can't, I mean,
Yeah.
it'll throw you through the windshield.
Well, make sure when
But
he
I'll
goes,
have
when he
Well,
comes
I'll
over.
go through 'em.
Okay.
I need you to run through the solenoid on the grabbers too, cause my grabber things ain't working. And it's gotta be the solenoid out there
Mhm.
on the forks, or, you know, around the forks out there, that's not letting my jaws grab.
Yep.
So,
Why he's here, having looked at those two
Yep,
things,
I'm
brakes.
having to run through that.
So,
Yeah, them guys are good,
so,
them
yeah.
guys are real good.
yeah, but I'll give them a heads up on all that on the
Yeah.
phone, to
That
actually
way-
bring what they need to.
They'll extend the life of that dramatically.
Make sure you let me know when you shut the park off so I can stop doing
And I've got the, filters, I found that, I worked on the orange tractor a little bit, and, figured out where it was leaking, we got a bad hydraulic leak on that, and it's actually coming out of the filters. So I don't know if it's not the one we replaced, it's actually the one above that, and there ain't really nowhere, nothing they can get up there and hit it or anything, so I'm gonna understand how it's leaking, but I went and got new filters, and I just ain't had time to get in underneath there and tear them off yet, and get in there, but I'll be doing that soon, I know we got some rain coming, so.
Okay.
Definitely be in there, get that done.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anything about Ben coming out with the filter instead of the,
I know it is, I already traced it down.
tracked it down, okay,
Got under there and traced it down,
good deal.
found out it was coming from the filter, so I went and got new filters.
That'd be the cheapest thing it could be.
That'd be a fixed word.
Yeah, sure would be.
Anything else?
Now we got the big truck, sealed.
Right, looks good.
Looks
Yeah,
real good.
we're gonna need boxes soon, but I'll just wait on that, we got one of them, well, we didn't have to get it off, it just fell off.
Yeah, that's a big one on the driver's side.
Yeah, but I went to get the other one off and they welded that damn thing on there. And they welded it after, cause you can see where it's been hit. Underneath it, that one thing's bent, and that thing was already bent when they welded it. They welded it on there bent. So, and it's gonna be a chore to get it off, but we're gonna cut.
We
that.
sure didn't spot that, did we, when we bought that?
It was you and Charlie.
Oh, yeah, me and Charlie.
I didn't see it.
We blame it on Charlie.
Explain it.
But yeah, it looks good, it's been sealed with that, two-part epoxy from the mine. He sealed it, he blasted it, sealed it, primered it, and coated it.
Yeah, it looks real good.
So,
It's brand
I
new.
got him to do the frame and the suspension and everything on the back, so, and we'll need a new pump soon too.
Yeah.
Pump's not.
Yeah.
It's not working half the time. But, okay, we take it as we go.
Okay.
That pump leaks, and,
Yeah.
well, you've seen it before.
I'll shop around and see if I can't find one
Okay.
with as much thrust and as cheap as I can get it.
Okay, I guess we'd move to, old business. I think the only thing I can think of right now is that, where the county replaced the, stormwater pipe there by your house, they have came in and, leveled it off once, and I've called them, I average calling them about twice a week, and, they said that they will be in to put a, hot patch on it as soon as they get caught up, so that's where we're at. And Danny, you've leveled it off a time or two and added some rock to it, haven't you?
Mhm.
So if you'd keep an eye on that for us, because we're getting so much big truck traffic through there right now, especially with the farmers hauling grain, and then we got,
When we get rain coming, that's what tears it up.
oh yeah, yeah. If you'd keep an eye on that, I appreciate that.
Well,
Like the rain keeps
the last time
us
that you did it is the best time that that's lasted longer. And I'm assuming it's because of the rock that we had down there, the
53s.
53s that compacted it, so.
Yep.
Everything else that was put in there, as soon as it was over, it just threw it out, so.
They're putting 8s in it.
Yeah, and that's what it needs to be, the 53s in it.
Yeah. Anything else? You have anything on old business on it?
Nothing that I can think of right now.
Patty? On new business, Patty, I looked through this proposal here that, we've been thinking about, to go to, the Tribond Fund, and, I didn't turn it in. So
Okay.
the more I looked at it, I really thought that, what I see out of it is the biggest thing we need is the fogger, the safety equipment, everything minus the UTV, and the total of that would be, right now it comes out to $13,220. So if you take 10,000 off of that, you're talking about $3,220. I think that should be something that we should be able to cover. That's my opinion on it.
Okay,
What do you think, Lonnie?
I agree with that, and, the one thing was that was on, and I'm not even looking at everything that was proposed for it now, but the one thing that I was looking at on it was, the biggest part of the price was the UTV. Yeah, I see it right here, it says utility UTV, and, but, that was part of the biggest part of it. I just don't really see the need for that, to spray mosquitoes. We've got a four-wheel drive truck that will easily fit in the back of that four-wheel drive truck.
Yeah.
We wouldn't go anywhere that UTV would go, so.
I just think they've been so good to us.
Yeah, I hate to-
I hate to go to
I hate
them
to ask
with
for things we really don't need,
Amen.
you know.
I agree.
So we just table that one there for the time being.
okay.
Okay, that would be on the, guess I'd call that the new business. Can you think of anything else on new business, Lonnie? You have to bear with us a little bit, I haven't did this for a while, so, Keith, you probably have all kind of new business, but.
Yeah.
For us, I don't know.
I can't think of anything else we've got going on right now.
It looks like we got a good crowd tonight, so maybe.
We've
Go
had
ahead.
it.
I was just thinking about, RDC, about the paving that we put in for.
Okay. Well, yeah, I got it written on my calendar, I'll get a hold of Lonnie. The RDC meeting is this month, I don't have the date with me, so Lonnie and I will try to attend that and, try to answer any questions they have about, repaving the road. And we've got just about every road in town repaved except, when you turn off the highway on Shipping Street, going out where where they replaced that storm sewer, so we put in to have it replaced from the highway, have it flared out there a little bit, because Mike McGlone lives on one side and it's got rocks over his yard for the big trucks come in, so we'd have that flared out, paved there, and it'd be paved out to where the town limit stop, and that's right at our second, that's where we live at, our second driveway. That proposal came out to be like 58,000 and something, to pave that. We sent that to the RDC for approval, and when we go to the meeting, we'll probably hear the answer to that.
Yeah.
Okay?
There is one more road in town, and nobody ever complains about it.
Is that Market?
That's Market, it has
Yeah.
never been paved.
That's, I thought so, yeah.
There's hardly any,
Yeah.
there's hardly any blacktop left on it. Donnie never says a word.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't bitch and moan and groan about it, but it has not been paved, so it's very short.
And it makes it hell on me when I plow that.
Yeah, you can hardly plow.
Well, maybe,
I end up digging up his yard.
Yeah.
maybe we should
Can't
add
tell if you're
that,
on the road or if you're in his yard.
maybe we should talk to RDC and see if we can add that on there. Get a,
We
I'll
probably should.
get a hold of ENB paving and have them take a look at that, and we'll see if we can, last time, have that added.
That road's about as wide as this table.
I know it's not very wide.
That's all that's left there now. So.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it looks like we got a good crowd tonight, so I think the next thing we'll do is we'll turn over to the good of the town. So we've got some people in, got some questions or, about how things going, sir?
Well, I've been having a problem with getting dirt in my water.
Mhm.
And I think it's maybe when they're flushing the fire hydrants or something. Can't they, let people know when they're gonna be doing stuff like that? So we don't turn on the water.
Yeah, what's your address?
206 East Shipping.
206 Shipping.
Like it happened this morning,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and we didn't know, or if we take a shower and then it starts turning dark,
Mhm.
the water turns dark in the shower and you're in the middle of a shower and
Yeah,
then,
that's not good.
See,
you know, nobody turns the water off or notifies anybody that the water's gonna be shut off for the town for 30 minutes or an
See, they're
hour.
setting, they're setting up on top of the hill too.
Yeah, you know, got an idea on that, Earl? 'Cause I'm not a water treatment guy, but I mean, is that based upon flushing? Is that,
Yeah,
it is?
I haven't did it yet, but I hit a few, but I wanna do some more of them yet. Probably just do them all.
Well, what about, how many hydrants are you flushing close to their residence? I guess?
Well, I usually flush the one down there on Albert Street, right down there on the, we're having trouble all the time.
Yes,
I've been flushing it at least once a week,
okay,
usually real early in the morning.
okay.
Yeah, see, they set uphill from that one.
Yeah.
That's the first one I've heard of on top of the hill.
Yeah, me
That's,
too.
You
Yeah.
should go down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about, what's the next closest hydrant? Would that be the one over by our church or Methodist Church?
Do y'all do
No,
the one across the street from us,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one right across the street down the,
where Bobette Phillips
Yes, okay,
used
yeah.
to live?
yes,
Mhm, yeah.
yes.
Yeah, that one's right across the street from us. We don't, is that one still in use?
Yeah, we did all
Yeah,
of them. Yeah.
they're all just
Okay.
redone,
Yeah.
so.
Would that be possible to flush that one?
Yeah, flush it out.
Okay. That help out some? If we-
We'll give that a whirl and see if it, yours is the first one we've ever had up on top of
We
it,
had it several
up the hill
times.
from there, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that, so maybe it's happened and we didn't really know it, so.
Yeah.
But,
I think they're wanting a warning before you do it.
Well, that too, yeah.
Yeah.
That too. You know, if you're gonna shut off the water or something like that, or flush the drains or something, you know, give out a warning, or, I don't know if
I
you
remember
all
you
like
guys-
text.
Well, you guys, the water's been shut off before, hasn't it, here a while back?
Correct.
That's where, what happened then, the issue, what happened, we had a main bust.
Yeah,
We had
that,
a 6-inch main
That was
bust,
out there on the-
and it was right up the corner from you guys.
right there on
It
Second
was on the
Street.
corner, of Second Harrison,
Yeah.
the main line busted, a 6-inch main busted.
Mm,
So we had to shut all the water off right there.
And it sure-
Isolate it, and
All
then
the water wasn't shut off. That's the problem.
and then you
You
start.
know, we turn it on,
You
then,
get dirt lines, that's from him flushing the hydrants. Is what it's from.
okay.
and you normally flush the hydrants very early in the morning, so,
Yeah, it'd probably be, Thursday, it can't be Friday, so probably Thursday.
And he's always there around 6 o'clock in the morning, so. mean, sometime around that time, Earl,
Yeah,
I know I can tell with my water sometime if I don't have any pressure, say Earl's flushing the hydrants out. So it'll be on Thursday, about 6 o'clock in the morning, that gives you a heads
Yeah.
So she's still sleeping.
up. Okay.
So on Thursdays, yeah, your water probably be a little bit dirty. You know what I mean, if you need to let it run for a little while, you know what I mean, it should clear up.
And I guess the other thing we can say about that is, if you have to let it run for a good little while to get it to clear up, if you would, come talk to us about it, we'll work with you on, what would be the fair way to handle it.
Yeah, we did last month,
You used excessive water then?
right, to flush it out. It's in the water heater and everything.
So, how much more did your bill go up?
Not much. A
Okay.
penny. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
I didn't
But-
see it go up.
Yeah, but what we're saying is if it goes up and you see a drastic change in your water bill, if you would,
For flushing it or whatever, you know.
if you would come to us, we'll work with you to make sure we do the honest thing, okay? That's what we want to try to do, okay? Okay,
Okay, thank you.
okay, anybody else for the good of the town?
I got two things actually. The first one is, did you guys ever decide when you was gonna do like the cleanup?
Town cleanup, it's last Saturday.
It was last Saturday.
Really?
Yeah.
I figured you guys would send something out or something.
It was
It
on
was
the
on the
water
water
bill.
Yeah, it was on the water bill.
If I don't have these on, I can't read my water bill. So sorry about that.
Well, and by the way, that's the first time I haven't been the one out there running that. Keith filled in for me because I was out of state, but he sent me a note and said that 1.95 tons of trash was collected from the town of Edwardsport, so that helps out.
And then the second thing I have is, the easements around the house.
Mhm.
I did exactly what your lawyers wanted me to do.
Mhm.
I put it in the paper, which I have the proof of that, and where I paid it at. And then I sent the two residents that lives beside me, which one's right here behind me right now, certified letters.
Mhm.
And so I'm ready.
So,
All right.
so you're just waiting on what, right?
You just sign these papers.
Signing papers, okay. Did you get any responses back from your two registered letters?
Tim?
I just got this today.
I'm glad to see that.
I got this today, but I.
The other one got it today too.
But I don't know what it is that, by reading it, it's not, Jefferson and Jackson, so I don't know what it is, but I guess I'll find out soon.
Well, she's wanting to close an alley, which is, I don't really understand that because he's on the other side of the road.
Yeah.
Well, there's two easements, one on each side of me, which is in between me and him,
Okay,
and then in between me and the other neighbor. And
Which
then
now
there's
that
an
would be-
alley, then there's an alley behind me, between the cornfield and me.
And that was years and years ago, those alleys were there, but
Yeah, and you were supposed to put 8th Street beside me where my driveway is actually sitting in. So it's actually already in the easement,
mhm.
but yeah. But the easement in between me and him is only like 10 feet.
well, I know we've run into that several times about alleys that's really
No.
on record, but they're really no longer there. So
Right.
that seems like that should be a fairly easy fix on that.
I would think so.
Did you have questions on it, Brian?
I still don't know what it is that she, is referring to.
Yeah.
Is there an alley between me and your house?
There's an easement in between my house and your house.
An easement,
Yeah,
what's
it's
that?
just, the city owns it.
It's a utility easement.
Yeah, and then on the other side of my house, they were supposed to put 8th Street, and they never did. Which my driveway is in the easement.
Yeah.
So I'm asking them to release the easements to me.
And then there's an alley that runs parallel to that cornfield behind your house,
Yeah, being
behind her house.
And it's
Bean
10
field.
foot as well. It's 10 foot, and then there's 10 foot between me and you.
And she's wanting to close that to where it's not an alley, which it ain't an alley now.
Yeah.
Which I can mow in a minute anyway.
Really, Brian, what I see, there would be physically, there'd be no change at all to anything going on.
No physical change other than, right now, the easement is on your property, on his side of the road, right?
We're both on the same side of the road. Our
He owns the house at the corner too.
He owns the house on the corner too, that's right, alright.
Yes.
okay.
yeah, he's right next door to me,
Yeah,
and
you're
then
right
he just
across
lost
the
I was
across the
thinking
street.
about across the road, right, exactly. It'd be the same thing though, but,
Yeah.
the easement would actually add to his,
Right.
add to yours and his both.
Yeah.
If it was part on him, part on you.
You'd both
Right.
gain like 5 feet a yard.
You'd gain 5 feet on the back of your property, right? By
On the
closing,
backside by the beans,
yeah, by the backside.
you mean, I would gain property.
Yeah.
Oh, gain half of that out.
Yeah, you gain half of that out, yeah.
Okay,
Now
now,
you've got
what is this thing that you want in between us, because
That's-
here's what I remember. Hosey Land told me there's a square pillar, brick pillar. And he told me years ago that was the end of his property, so anything past that pillar, I assume is my property.
Can I show him this
I
picture?
don't, yeah, you might show him where it's on the map though.
Okay, so this is the map.
I don't
Hang on a
think we
second.
can approve it
I actually need
until next month.
glasses.
I don't think we can approve this until next month.
Okay.
So reading the email that
These are
Graham
my two
sent
offices.
us.
Okay.
So she has to give us the petition.
Okay.
We have
This right here.
30
is
days.
cement in between
within
my
30 days after the town council receives this
And there's
petition,
some
a
back
hearing
here
must be
between the
held
cornfield and
that
my
gives the
lot.
public the
And
opportunity to
This
comment.
8th Street right here that I'm closing in between Ruth's and mine. But it's just 10 feet right here. That goes beside my pillar.
And
To
what,
the tree.
and what are you wanting, or what are you going to get, half of that easement?
Right.
So how far past the end of the brick pillar then are you thinking that
5 foot,
you're getting?
5 foot. And then you'll get 5 foot. Cause it's 10 foot wide, so I'll get 5 foot and you get 5 foot.
How far from this corner here then, how far is it from, where's the brick pillar? Pencil in the brick pillar, because I'm assuming that my maps
The
would,
brick pillar is right here. This right here is your lot. This is my lot.
so you're wanting 5 feet this way from the brick pillar?
Yep. And then I'm gonna get 10 here and then this one.
Well, the only thing
So you'll
the only
get
thing I would say is that I'll have to get my map
I've been
and,
mowing it anyway. For 7 years.
well, I'm on it too, you know. I mean, I come out with to the brick pillar whether you mow it or not, because I don't
I have to, we have to discuss this after the
You
meeting.
don't currently mow it, so.
that's not true.
That is true.
Well, I'll tell you what, you guys stick around, we'll go ahead and run the rest of the meeting, so other people can get whatever they have to say out, and people can go, we'll try to look at it one more time. But I
Yep.
think according to Graham, that you'd have to present the document to us, and then we'd have 30 days, to get it approved and get it back, is that correct, Patty?
It says within 30 days after the town council receives the petition, a hearing must be held that gives the public the opportunity to comment.
That's today.
Okay.
And then I already gave you the copy of this. You guys already have a copy of that. You guys sent it to your
Did you give
lawyer.
it to me or Keith?
She sent it to the lawyer
Okay.
the last meeting we were here.
Okay.
Anybody else on good of town? Yes, sir.
I'm here for Ellie Porter,
Ellie Porter?
you know, Tom Porter, Ellie Porter.
Yes.
Yes.
I know they're both good friends of yours for a long time.
Yes.
Yes.
After Tom died,
Mhm.
and she sold it, was putting the house up for sale, she had to move out. She moved into her apartment building, and she got 3 months worth of bills for that, which I think is about $90-some-odd a month for over a $300 bill.
Mhm.
And when we got it, we called asking about it, we were told that they wanted the entire amount at one time, and they wouldn't take payments. And Ellie cannot make that payment in one lump sum. She'll gladly make payments on that to pay that off,
Mhm.
and that's what we're asking for.
So you
We were
got,
told that the town will not accept on
so
that
you
bill.
got,
No, you were told that I would not accept $10 a month on over a $300 bill.
I said
Okay.
20.
I'm gonna just end
You
this
said
right now with
10.
that part, and she'll just step out of this. Earl, you know me, Lonnie, you know me.
Yeah,
Yes, I can be an a-hole if I want to be. And I can
We all
solve it right now. I'll give you $2 a month. You can't sue me for it, I'm making a payment on it. I'm not asking for that, I'm not trying to be that way. I told her earlier, we'd gladly pay a $20 a month payment on it. She can't pay it right now, she has other bills. And that's what I would like to ask for. It's just the town accepts $20 a month until the bill's paid off.
Nobody is
And we'll
living in the
gladly pay
house.
it. Nobody used water or anything like that. We accept we owe the bill. Well, she owes the bill.
the people that's in there now, they're caught up on their bills?
What happened was she did move out, but because they had it up for sale, they had to leave the water on for inspection.
Oh.
So their last bill was in July, which I tried to explain covered until the new people, or until the closing. But they asked for $10 a month, and I mean, that's gonna take them 3-4 years to pay off over
First of all,
$300.
I asked for $20 a month payment because mom is on social security. And then she brought up the fact, well, your mom sold the house. What about that money? What'd she use for that? And I
did
told her it was
not
none of her
know.
business and it was illegal for her to ask.
I disagree with that
That
statement.
mom and dad still owed money on that house. So when they sold the house, most of that money had to go to the bank to pay that off.
Okay.
What she got back, cancer, dad had cancer, medical bills had to be paid. She didn't get any extra when she sold that house.
Okay.
All mom does, she lives off a social security check now. She's on a fixed income. And I told her, you can either accept the $20 a month of payment until it's paid off, or you can take her to court. And where there, the court will allow her to pay $10 a month, or $5 a month. Whatever the court sees, and that's fine, since she's on a fixed income.
Well, we
And I
want,
told her if she didn't like that, then we'd come here to the town board and we'd let you guys vote on how to handle the situation. So that's why we're here.
okay, okay.
And she hung up before I could get a forwarding address.
Yes, ma'am, I was mad and I was about to say something you and I would both regret.
Well, we want to try to do things in a,
That's
in
why I hung
an
up.
honest and, we want to do things in an honest and sincere manner. Number one, drop it on. Okay,
first and foremost.
so, we don't have Keith here, just Lonnie and I as the town board members, but what I hear out of that, and I can understand, I knew Tom, I knew he had cancer, I didn't know anything about the house wasn't paid off, but I can totally understand if you, a lot of the money you got from it had to pay for that, et cetera, and pay for medical bills, that I don't see a problem at all of receiving a small amount every month. Do you, Lonnie?
No, I do not.
Okay.
No, I do not.
Thank
So
you.
our answer would be, if you could start trying to pay not you, if Ally could start paying $20 a month.
Are the late fees gonna be taken off so she can just pay what the bill was? I mean, mom didn't live there was no water being used.
But there was,
When she sold
it was
the
still
house-
connected and there was still a
When she
minimum
sold the
charge.
house, the paperwork
I understand
states that the person who bought the house was therefore in charge and was responsible for those utilities at that point.
Yeah.
I could bring you that paper, then mom wouldn't have to pay anything. So if you would rather I just bring you that paper, and then mom wouldn't have to pay anything, and then you can go after the guy who bought the house for those utility bills, for the water bill.
But I don't want this to last too long. But the 3 months there that went by, his name wasn't on the title as the owner, correct?
No, it's still mom and dad's.
Okay, so we couldn't.
But when the house sold at the bank,
Mhm.
they went ahead and it was in the paperwork when the house was sold,
Okay.
that since the water was still on during that time,
Mhm.
then he would then be responsible for those bills.
Mhm.
And I have that paperwork, I just didn't get it brought to me tonight.
Well, that adds a different wrinkle to it, for sure.
And the water office was not contacted with that information.
The preacher who was helping mom pay all her bills at that time said she tried to call you multiple times, left messages up here multiple times, and you never called her back.
I returned her call every single time.
I'm just telling you what the preacher told me.
We can get her on the phone.
I can just read.
We, wait a minute. Do you want, what's your choice? Do you wanna pay the 20, or you want to get that paperwork and see if the
That's up to
current?
you.
Okay, it's real simple. 3 months bill while she was selling the house.
Mhm.
We wanna pay that off in $20.
Because that was mom, I mean, it was mom's bill. I mean, technically,
Yeah, that we're glad to
it
pay
was
off.
theirs.
You got it,
That, you got it,
okay,
not a problem.
All righty, thank you.
all done,
Thank you very much, I appreciate your help.
okay.
Thank you, thank you for bringing it in.
Anybody else on good of the town?
The ditch that, we had talked about last month,
Mhm.
are you guys gonna go ahead and start on that, or just let me know when you're gonna start on that before you start on
Well-
it? Before you start on it?
Yeah, I'll let you know before I start on it.
Are you gonna cut trees and stuff along that ditch?
Yes, we are.
Okay, well, we'll probably do that after you do your tree cutting.
All right, we'll get on it then.
Because I already thought about, stopped, looked at that one day, and I thought, well, if it's not gonna do much good for us to go ahead and clean it now, because there'll probably be some cleanup from the tree cutting, so we would probably wait till you were done doing what you were gonna do there, and then.
You're talking more about the road, right? Next to where the
Yeah, right
concrete-
there where the road is.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna pick a bunch of that concrete out, but I'm gonna leave a bunch of it down there and put riprap on top of it for a base, you know what I mean? But when I get done,
It'll look a whole lot better.
you know it'll look good, but I gotta leave some of that concrete down there for a base, you know what I mean? Or I'm gonna have,
A big hole.
I'm gonna have a big old hole,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
The second thing I got is, where he was talking about his raise, I can't find anybody who is, and you guys know me and him have had our little thing like this, so.
Yeah.
So you know where I stand with him at the moment. But, I can't see anybody that would be more deserving of a raise
I understand.
but him, because he's been your plumber, your
Yeah.
contractor.
Does it all.
your everything.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
How can you find somebody who can run an excavator
Mhm.
at the prices we're paying him?
Mhm.
Because
Understand.
your wage is public knowledge, by the way. He is deserving of a raise, if you guys would
I'll
want to
second
give him
his
one.
motion.
Okay, anybody else for the good of the town? Brian?
The thing there, with Becky, I'm not sure what's going on there with that, but I would, I've got maps of my property, and as far as I'm concerned, I've got a map from, the courthouse of my property, so that's my property. I don't know what it shows. There'll be a measurement from Jefferson or Jackson, the one that goes back up toward the ball line.
That's Jefferson.
That there would be a measurement on my maps, I've got maps of it. So we'll just measure it, or we'll have a survey or whatever.
I think what we'll do is, I think what we're gonna do is, if there's no more of good of the town, we'll probably adjourn the meeting, and then we'll talk to you two, and that way we'll let everybody else go. Is that fair enough for everybody?
That's fair.
Okay. Anybody else got anything else before we get into that part? Dan?
Nope, I'm good.
Patty, you have anything? Okay, do I hear a motion to,
I make a motion to adjourn.
I second.
I kind of parked my car in the wrong spot out there, so don't back up into my car.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Okay, all right. They get some more Yeah. Okay. Here's what,
Okay,
right now, okay, we're talking about here,
no,
we're talking
okay,
about here.
this is my 2 lots.
Okay,
This is Brian's 2 lots.
okay,
Okay, there's an easement right here,
okay,
that's 10 foot.
okay.
There's an alleyway right here in between me and the cornfields.
Mhm.
And then there's an easement right here on 8th Street, that's 50 foot. My driveway is on that already,
Okay,
and half of my garage is
okay,
land.
okay,
But this is 10 foot in between me and his yard,
okay,
so 5 would be me and 5 would be him.
okay, and this would be Brian's property.
This is a cornfield,
This is the cornfield.
this is Brian,
This is Brian, okay,
Yeah.
all right,
and this is me.
okay. So,
So there's, my pillar is right here, that's what he's talking about. That's where the end of my lot goes.
And this is the only thing that will even affect me, right? This back here.
This right here,
Won't ever affect me.
this right here is your lot.
This is the only thing that
Yes,
yeah,
I'm talking about.
yes,
yeah, the thing of it is, right now, neither one of you own this.
right,
It's an alley.
they own it.
It belongs to the city.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we close this, you actually gain 5 feet. Okay.
The town's giving that to you. Right now, you don't own that, the town owns it.
Right, so I'll take 5 feet and you'll take the other 5 feet.
If she petitions to have this alley closed, and she's successful in closing this, then you gain 5 feet of ground and she gains 5 feet. The 10 feet that the city does. That would be what you would, that would be how it would affect you. You would gain ground but not lose any. You would-
Right.
Well, it's like I said before, I would assume that on the maps that come from the courthouse,
This did come from.
there'll be a measurement here.
There it is, right here.
And-
See these numbers?
And where that measurement falls, that shows on my map,
Yeah.
that'll be my property.
Okay.
And then I may get 5 more feet.
Yes, so you get, I think that says 59, right? Can't even worry. 54.
54.
You have 54 and 54, so you have 108 right now. And then you got to gain 5 more. So you have 113.
I'll check the maps out, and before anybody makes any decisions, then I'll bring my maps down here.
According to our lawyer, we have to have this for 30 days, open for discussion, and then decide on which. But that's why I see, for what you would need to think about, Brian, you would gain 5, that's the only way. You're not gonna lose anything, you're gonna gain.
Right.
So what I'm thinking is, the brick pillar, as far as what I knew of before, that I owned over to the brick pillar. But what Becky is saying is there's that, you see 10-foot easement in between. So I actually, and the town owns that, so I'm actually 10 foot this way from the pillar is my property, according to this map. And you say these lots are 54, is that standard measured there?
Lots, usually 54 feet. Lot of sports.
They're all different.
They're all different.
Yeah, they're all.
Well, okay, but before anybody does anything, I'd like to have a look at my maps and I'll bring them.
But anyway, you look at it, you're going up to more property.
Well, I didn't know about this easement, so I thought I owned over to the brick building,
Right, but you don't.
but I don't, according to this.
But you never mow over my front pillar anyway. I mow in between the trees and everything.
I mow it, whether you mow it or not, and I don't know why you tell these guys that I don't mow, because I do mow.
Well, they have, I'm not the one that had a problem with you not mowing your stuff before. We mow across the street too, we don't even know it.
But I've never asked you to mow.
But somebody has to.
I know,
I'm not gonna let it grow up.
I mow that street.
But I'm not gonna let it to.
Yes, I do.
Is that what you need from me?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Thanks, guys.
Anything we can help with.
Okay, maybe he doesn't, I guess he's not understanding.
Yeah, well, I think he does, but he was supposed to see on his maps.
And I have been mowing that strip across the street all summer long, so I don't understand why you would tell these guys.
Across the street, they need to question, I'm trying to get 5 feet of land.
Right.
Don,
And that's easy,
I'm glad everybody's learning from the experience out of this. Yeah. We've been going around.
What's the difference if you get 20?
Think about all the people that screw us over every time.
That's what I'm sitting there thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming she's mad at us because we didn't back her up, but I'm not gonna back her up on something that I don't feel is right. That's just the way I feel about that, so.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, that is one problem. I thank you for coming in and bringing the problem to us.
Yeah,
That's what we're supposed to do.
as you saw what we're dealing with. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's what I mean.
I said it right, deal with you guys in this first.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's-
Don't be sorry, that's what we're here for.
Oh, I know.
That's why we make the big bucks.
That's right. That's exactly right.
I know, I just want to tell you guys that.
Hey, you're more than welcome, buddy, more than welcome.
Thank you so
I'm
much
just
for
glad
that help we did, Tom, both of us.
That wasn't a problem.
I know, you guys are friends forever.
No, I grew up, I tell you what, you can't believe all the things I did to Tom. Him and my brother run around, but I'm 7 years younger than them. But Sputnik come through and they came out to the, they wanted to go out to the power plant, go up on the coal hill to, so when they went out there,
Yeah, her, meeting is still broadcasting.
oh, okay. So we went out to the coal hill and they had to take me with them. Well, they was mad that I had to go with them, you know. So we went to the cemetery and they locked me in that old lost lead. I was way by there. And then I was smart enough to say, I'm gonna tell my mom about this. No, well, they had to do everything in the world. If they want to do from that time on, I can do.
Yeah, Tom talked to work with you guys.
Yeah, he said, he talked to good fellow.
He was. He was Greg's father-in-law, everything. We'll get out here, you guys.
Okay.
All right, good seeing you.
Okay.
All right.
I know about all of them. Time you signed Lawrence Sussman, you got
You
I
okay?
have a very unhappy wife right now.
Well, it's on account of us.
Not you guys, who said that.
Yeah, the people that
Important
came,
thing,
yeah.
said everything came out of her mouth was a lie.
Yeah.
That is not the way it
That's-
happened. And she
Oh,
was very
that- we
upset.
don't- That's,
We-
this goes in
We,
one ear and out the other.
we know,
because-
we know Patty better than we know anybody else. We know that you're gonna hear that kind of stuff about us, but
Yeah.
the only thing that I thought that she might be aggravated with us about is that they wanted to pay $20 a month. And we agreed that they could do, Lonnie and I agreed that they could do that, because we got to thinking about, at least it's a little bit of something coming in for a bill that large. We've had all kind of people that's
We
run
didn't
off
get
and
any
left
of
us with nothing. So they agreed that they would pay $20, but, I'm sorry, she's
Yeah,
frustrated, but,
yeah.
but I could tell the way they was arguing back and forth that it wasn't good.
Yeah. Well, I could tell the look on her face when we started arguing.
Oh, yeah, she wears her heart on her sleeve.
Yeah, she was aggravated, she was
Yeah.
aggravated. Well, it's
Yeah.
just like all of us, a
Yeah.
damn thankless job, that's all there is to it.
Yeah, I told her you shouldn't be working a political job if you gotta separate yourself. Just like when we were at the fire department, you turned off the emotions when you were on a run, you've gotta turn off the emotions when you're in here.
Yep,
You
yep.
just have to be able to throw that mental switch and go, this is what the book says, this is what's happening, I'm not emotionally involved in this, and I'm not gonna be invested emotionally in this
Yep.
transaction.
It's a hard thing to do.
Oh, no,
I'd be the first one to tell you that.
we believe